Promotion and relegation, USA Soccer, and opening the American soccer system is an open and shut case for most people that will encounter the question. Myself and many others who have joined into this movement to open American soccer weren't really aware that this was a possibility, or that there were already people standing up and fighting for the system, and people imagining what a system of promotion relegation could look like in American soccer. But once we became aware of the possibility of the movement, we were 100% on board, no questions asked, and usually correlates with people who have a lot of prior experience in the game, follow the game all around the world, authentic club soccer, international soccer, people who have worked long and hard in the trenches of American soccer, whether it be the youth game or with professional clubs or lower division U.S. soccer clubs in the amateur ranks. There is a massive soccer first demographic in America that exists, that is kind of scattered and hidden around the country. It's in pockets, so people don't really realize that soccer is already one of the big sports in America. And that's because we have a poor U.S. domestic system in place, which doesn't leverage that into our own U.S. soccer domestic competition. Everybody's paying attention to the foreign soccer all around the world. So the Mexican League, Champions League, English Premier League, La Liga, for example. So when I come across people who are kind of on the fence about the idea of an open system, what I've really found is that there's no point in trying to convince them of the validity of an open system. As I mentioned before in other videos, this is not some strange concept. This is open system soccer is proven throughout world history, and it's wildly successful in 99% of the world today. It's not a conspiracy theory, not some far off idea, not going out on a limb. This is the essence of soccer, the foundation of soccer. Equality and opportunity are the pillars that global soccer success has been built on throughout history. And so it is the obvious conclusion that American soccer needs this same foundation in its domestic soccer. So if someone is on the fence about open system soccer, claiming that it's a conspiracy or claiming that it's going to be really hard to implement, you really got to question, are you really a soccer person? I tend to see a correlation between people who've worked long and hard in the trenches of American soccer, or people who are passionate about the game and watching it all the time. They tend to be the ones who are, without a shadow of a doubt, right away in agreement with America's need for an open system. Well, people on the fence tend to be maybe more MLS associated media, who tend to dabble in a lot of the U.S. sports more, or more casual MLS fans. So I always say it's inevitable. We will get to an open system no matter what. If you look back month by month, year by year, the critical mass towards breaking open American soccer is increasing. More and more people are joining the movement, joining the fight. More clubs are getting involved. We will get there eventually. It's just a matter of looping in an existing massive American soccer demographic that already agrees that, without a shadow of doubt, open system soccer is the way to go. We just need to make them aware of this movement and get them to join in. So it's really just a recruiting and education and information process that we need to handle here. So there are millions and millions and millions of people in our soccer first demographic who will join into this debate and who will agree right off the bat when they are made aware of the fight to open American soccer. But Like me, a few years ago, I didn't know that this movement existed. And then all of a sudden, when it dawned on me, when I became aware, it became a no-brainer. It was something that I wanted to dive into head first. So keep up the good work. Keep using social channels. Keep using online channels to raise awareness on the topic. That's, I think, our most important work right now is general raising awareness and educating the American soccer public. Beyond that, keep doing whatever you're doing on the ground in the real world, building things, building clubs, building nonprofits, volunteering, coaching, whatever you do, keep doing that. Keep building at the grassroots. Again, it's not enough to just build and say style it. We have to build and also protest, speak up against bad closed system U.S. soccer policy in order for change to happen. So it's a dual-natured thing we're doing here. We're building in the grassroots, and we're also speaking up for the grassroots fair opportunity in the U.S. soccer ecosystem, because building is no good in the grassroots if you are suffocated under closed system U.S. soccer policy. So open soccer is a slam dunk idea, a home run idea. It is the way forward for American soccer. It's just a matter of time until we get there. So keep speaking up, keep recruiting others to the cause. The more and more people we get to speak up for this movement, the closer we get to opening American soccer for all. We will get to that critical mass. I don't know what it will look like. Maybe U.S. soccer, our current federation, will cave to pressure. Maybe FIFA will step in. Maybe the U.S. government will step in. Maybe the courts will step in. Who knows? But if we keep building and building the pressure, eventually we're going to hit a tipping point where American soccer finally opens to all, and we will be in a position to leverage our massive potential as a American soccer nation. So if you like this video, make sure to share it out across social media and also subscribe right here to my channel. And I'll talk to you soon.